Okay, Joy. Hope you can hear me. Good afternoon, Joy. I'm trying to do some mini setup. How are you doing? Please let me know if you can hear me. Joy, can you hear me? Okay, thanks so much. Um, let's just quickly wait for others to join. Today will be an interesting class. I'm going to recap on the domain and hosting space again. I'm also going to recap on portfolio, then also work on responsiveness together with it. So let me go to my YouTube. Okay. What a great time to be alive. Okay, please, once you join us, just say hi to us so that I can also mention your name. Okay. So let's also wait for others. Let me look for a simple portfolio website quickly. Kende Popola, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us today. I'm looking for a simple portfolio website for us to do. Kate Smith, good afternoon. You're welcome. Okay. So let's start. I don't want to waste our time. let's quickly start. Okay, so we are going to redo the portfolio website. We are working on three different stuff. So I'm going to show you how to get inspiration as a web designer, right? Where do you get your inspiration from? I am not 100% creative always. In short, most times if I'm less creative, I'll just close down my laptop or open my laptop and start playing game. This is my pad, very close to my office table. I don't joke with this pad. I love games. Most times, I I the the blockness will just come at any time, right? Most times I play game with my laptop, play game with my phone, or close my laptop. Rest is very important, so important. So you cannot be 100% creative. You can't. Always, you can't be 100% creative. And how do you boost your creativity? Most times I play game, I watch film, then I have to check on other people's work. All designers are thieves. Yes, I put it that way because you have to look at what people have done and how you can do it better or how you can reinvent the wheel, right? So I will share my screen pretty soon. I'll share my screen now so that let me list out some of the sites you can use to boost your creativity, right? We have Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I use Pinterest more. We also have Behance. We have Dribble. There are so many. There are so many. You can also type on Chat GPT on where you can. One of these days, we'll just find you on how to use Chat GPT. So let me share my screen quickly, and I'll show you what we'll do today. Very interesting website. It's still on portfolio. So by next week, we'll be going deeper. We'll also look at how to design a blog for those that want to go into blogging, how to work on a blog, how to. So this is what we want to design today. This is what we want to do today. Are we set? Are we set? Now, I love this picture. I think I need to get this picture. So how do I get this picture? Let me use my sniping tool if it will work. New. So I'm using my sniping tool to get this. So can save it. Now I have this image with me. It's so simple because I need that image. Hope we can see my screen, please. I'm also watching on my phone. In case you have any comments, you can post. I will answer it quickly. So let's go down. Let's do something exactly like this. I might not be able to work on all this since you know how to work on you know how to work on your menu now. So after we have done this, I'll come back to how you can get your domain name and your hosting space. That is not the major priority for today's class. So where did we stop yesterday? Let me share what we did yesterday. My network might be a little bit crazy today, but let's bear with me. Okay, I think it's fast. Trying to open Elementor. You all know how to open Elementor by now. Please, if you have not joined the mentorship, this thing, I think it's remaining about 2 slots now, or one slot or two, because some people just sent in their money for the mentorship platform. The mentorship platform is very cheap. I had to slash it from 45K to 5,000 naira because of you guys. So please try to join the mentorship platform. We'll be having a nice time together on Sunday evening. On Sunday evening is cool for me. So I will have to delete all this. We have to delete all this so we can start building from scratch. So let's wait for Elementor to pop up. Please, if you have any question, don't forget to comment. And if you have not subscribed to this platform, please do. The next cohort will start by June. So for those that didn't catch up well, you can still be joining the next cohorts. And for those, so how will I delete all this? Just click here, delete. On this times button, delete. We want to delete everything we have here. Okay. Now let's start. This is what we want to build. Remember, I've downloaded the picture. This is what we are building. A very nice color, a very nice site. Now, if you are using Chrome, how do you guess this exact color? I need this exact color on this design. Now, I have some extensions. This extension is called Color Picker. Color Picker for Chrome. So once you type Color Picker for Chrome, you can install. Then once I come here with the Color Picker, I'll click on this two. I have so many extensions here. So with this color picker, I can pick on any color. So the color code is A0101A. So this is the color code for this. Now, if you want, you can also pick for background too, the background color. We all know that the background color is black. So let's stick with the black. But to be on, okay, let me quickly go back to this. Let me put let's insert a section, two sections. The heights, let's increase the heights. Then the background is black. Now I'm using black background. Let's also use image too. Choose image. Let's upload the image I downloaded. This is the image. The image is very light and very fast. Now you can see it's repeating several times. So you have to come down to your image settings. Come down to your image settings under, okay, your position. Let's use center left. Then repeat, no repeats, something like this. You can see what we have here. Then let's use custom. Then the display size custom, let's reduce. You get? Are we seeing it? Okay, so let me increase this a little. If you take notes, I don't want this skirt to show at all. Look at what we are doing. I think we have more space here. So let's adjust okay, this space is not actually the space. Okay, I think is what we have here. It's fine. Your display also, you can also work around your display. If you don't want center, if you want custom, you can work around custom. Your x-axis, it might not move at times. Okay, it's not moving. So let's just go with the custom, or center right, center left, center. If you use center, this is what you have. Center left, this is what you have. Center right, top left, top right, something like this. So bottom left, bottom. So this is just the settings for all the jargons we have been doing so far. Repeat attachments. So I'm also going to explain this scroll background later on, because you might need it. So let me put my padding. The top padding, let's say 80, then bottom 80. Okay. So our layouts, our width, you can adjust your width. So this is what we have. This is what we have now. Hope we are all following. So the next thing I want to add, remember I have copied my color. The next thing we need is, hello, I am Joy, hello, I am Kate. Hello, I am Kehinde. So it all depends on what you want to use. A visual designer, web designer. So let's quickly insert our test. I can use my test header. Now you can adjust this if you want to. So hello, and I think I've copied the color. So just click here. Inside this part here, you can delete this color, then paste what you have copied. Right? Just paste it. Ctrl V is for paste in case you don't know. So let's put our size to 22. Then what do we have next? Okay, hello, I am Angela. Okay, hello, I am Peter. So the next thing, let's insert our header again inside here. Peter Felix, right? Color should be white. Right, so let's increase our font. Let's use 54. Most people prefer 64, but it's okay. It depends on what you want to achieve. So this test is still the lorem default test, so we don't have any issue. Let's just insert our lorem test, then the test editor. Now I'm going to, if you, instead of scrolling down to look some icons here and all that, since we use the heading frequently, you can just add to favorite. You use your image frequently, add it to favorite. You use text editor frequently, add it to favorite. Then you use, okay, I've added text editor. So those ones you use more frequently, you can add them to favorite. So that you won't start scrolling down looking for stuffs. Now, if I come down to my favorites, they are all here. It's as simple as that, right? Very, very simple. So my text editor, let me insert. So this is the text we have. Um, it's in 3 lines, fine. So the color is not like pure white color. So let's take it up a bit, something like this, right? I think this is fine. So my button about me. So my button is here. Put it. I gave us an assignment to do a portfolio website. Some of us have not done it. Please try and do it. Let me still paste the color code I copied. You know, I copied the color code A0101A. Please, you can also cram those color code. You can cram them. So I think I'm going to reduce the font size. Now, my text, this is not in capital letter, but under here, what we have here is all caps. How will you change that? It's very simple. Instead of me to go back to delete and start typing, I'll come down to my text editor. Now, text transform, you can put uppercase, right? Everything will turn to uppercase automatically. Now, the size, let's use 16. I love using 16. Then I can reduce the weight to, let's say, 400. Okay, I think this is fine. Then let's go down to other adjustments. And to me, this is looking, the gap is looking too much. The gap is looking too much. Okay, it's fine. Now the text button, as usual, let's increase the padding. Now there's no border radius, it's a sharp stuff. So the button, let's put stop. Let's say 16, bottom 16, then right, let's say 40, and left 40. Okay, I think this is okay. And let's go and see the jargons we have done so far. Now, before we go down, let's centralize this. Now, to centralize everything down to the center of this whole stuff, just click on this. Remember, you are using, click on it. Now, I told you about your direction. Direction simply means you want everything at this side. So I want everything on a column format. Joy, you should understand this when using a flutter. So for the justify, I want everything to be at the middle. You can see start will go up, middle will come down a bit. Now let me update and see what we have. Now, if you take notes, my image is at the top. It's showing at the top. And this image too is showing at this, is too close. It's too close to this. Now, for the background image, the positioning is not working the way I want it. Now, since it's not working, let's try it again if the position will work. But if it didn't work, we have to insert our normal image, right? Display custom. Let's try the let's try this again and see if it will work. It's not still working. It's supposed to move. It's supposed to move, but it's not moving. Okay. Let's remove this background and add the normal background, the normal image, right? So I'll just go down to my image, click and drag it in, then add my image. Something like this. Let me take out bottom padding and see. So for this part now, instead of putting top padding, I'll just remove the bottom padding to make it 0, right? Okay. So we have something like this. Now let's update and see what we have at the other side. Please, if you have any question, you can also, okay, you can see now that it is far better than what we have before. Far, far better. Look at what we have here and look at what we have here. So can we continue? Hope we're getting it. Now, this is just the hero aspects. You can also look at different hero and see how you can start working on heroes, right? You can look at different heroes and see if you feel that my gap is somehow much. Look at the gap between these two. If you feel that they are much, you can simply adjust them. You click on this, remove the padding, remove all the paddings because automatically the paddings, just remove the margin and paddings. You can then adjust a little upward. Let's say minus 16, right? Also apply minus 16 to this, the margin minus 16. Then you do the same thing for this, minus 16, right? So we are getting somewhere with all the nonsense we are doing. If you follow these stuffs, you will make cool cash. Most developers are looking for most people are looking for who will create portfolio website for them. Yes, portfolio website. They are looking for who will create portfolio websites. Please, this class, you have to follow it bumper to bumper. Follow it with all your might. I can still increase the size of this thing because my is looking, or I can increase the letter spacing. We talked about letter spacing yesterday, the typography, then scroll down with your down arrow key to letter spacing. Letter spacing, then you can increase this a bit. Then let's reduce this. Let's use style. typography. 16 is the default this thing. If you are not using the same font with what they use, it might be so difficult to get what they have here, right? Since you're not using the same font, so we don't have to bother ourselves with. If it's a Figma file, you will know that, oh, this is the font they use, this is what you should do, and this is what you should do. But this is not a Figma file. We are picking directly from what we have, right? Now, the next thing to conquer is this, something like this. Please follow. Please, I'm begging. This is so important. It is so important. Please follow. Most times, you might not get these icons from you might not get some of these icons from WordPress. Is you can import icon, right? Now let's look for um, icon. I think is it flat icon now? I use more of flat icon. I use more of flat icon. So for those that want to look for icon, just go to flat icon to get your icon. And one good thing about flat icon, edit you can edit your icon, you can change it to your desired color before you bring it in. So what will I call this now? What is the name of this icon? I can't remember. Let's just type UI design, that icon. Let's say the list of icons we can get from here. Now, it's not compulsory you use exactly the same icon, because I can't start using our time to look for icon. If it's a client that asks me that you must get this icon, fine, I will go and look for the icon for the client to get. But this is it. So from here, you can get your icons from here. So let's use something like this. Just click on it. Then under this part, I'm showing you flat icon editing now. It's not part of what we agreed on. So you click on edit icon. So under this edit icon, you can now put in the color of your choice, this color. Remember, we have copied one of the color. So just click on this part, or okay, choose color. Under here, just paste the color we copied. Remember the color? Okay. Now, what you just need to do is to download PNG. If you want to download as SVG, you can download as SVG on your any of this. You have to pay. So let's go with 32. 32 is fine. Let's go with size 32. Download for free. Please follow. Please, you can still go back to this video and learn more. So the next thing, let's use I think this is called bookmark or so. Let's try our hand on it. Okay, it is not bookmark. Oh, sorry. I can either type paper and pen. Let's try paper and pen. It's something like this we're looking for. So I think we can go with this. Remember, you edit the icon, then you choose your color from this part. You delete this one and paste the color you have copied. Sorry, paste the color you have copied, then download. PNG, choose the size 32. Please apply size 32 for all what you are downloading, then click on free download. It will download automatically. So let's go for the last icon. Let's go for the last icon. Massets. I think this is Massets, right? Flat icon, where are you? Have I closed it? Okay. Please, if I'm not getting any of the icon, just tell me that, oh, that is not the icon. This is the icon you should use. And background is not clicking. What is the name of that icon? Um, let's just type maths and see if so most times getting icon can be so crazy, but let's look for something similar. Okay, we got it. Design 2. It is called Design 2. Set edit. Click on this. Don't forget, don't delete the hash. Delete the hash also. So let's download. Remember size 32. It's not compulsory you use 32. So I'm using 32 so I can just maintain balance for all. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this other one is white, not this color. But let's see if we can play around it. I can't start going back to look for that. But if you want to download this, please look for white this thing. Okay. So let's quickly go back to what we're doing. I have so many tabs open. So this is what we want to achieve now. We are coming down to the next section. They are all the same black. So let's open a new section. Let's use one, right? Then the style, black. Then the height. Should we use height? Okay. Then let's put in our container. Just click and drag in the container. Then let's duplicate the container into three. One, then three. The next one, three. Now, how will I adjust my container? I'll click on the outer or click on this top. Now, your adjustment should be in a row format, something like this. We talked about this yesterday. Now, let's add our padding to it. The padding, the top padding, let's say 80 and bottom 80, right? Simple as that. Then let's work on the width. Um, okay, let's reduce the width. Okay, so the first one we have our image. Now, this is not icon, this is image. Oh, someone is asking, please, are we to install the Elementor or WordPress? Please go back to introduction to WordPress, right? And if you didn't follow yesterday class, please do follow the class I did yesterday. You have to install Elementor, right? Once you install Elementor, you can use it to edit any of the pages. So you have to install your WordPress first. Once you install your WordPress, you do your normal setup, setting your menu, your pages, and all that. Please follow that video. Then once you have done that, we are having a lab tomorrow. I'm going to do a lab tomorrow where you have chance to ask me any questions, right? Um, please go back to the videos, please. Thank you. So this is image, this is test, this is test, this is button, right? This is button. Let's get that done. So I'll insert my image. So let me choose the image. Let me upload all the images I have downloaded. One, you can highlight everything at once and upload. So I think this is the first one. Select. Okay. So let's look for the heading UI design, right? UI design. Color white. Let's use about 20. Now this one, let's centralize to left. Um, I think we can also reduce the color to 16, half of what we have. If 16 is too big, you can reduce a bit because it's looking somehow to me. Okay, let's put in our text and our button. Now the text, our editor, text editor, click and drag it in. The text you have here is about 2 lines. Yes, 2 lines. Then the next thing is our button. The last thing on that list is our button. I'm coming. Let me check something if it will work with button. Okay. So let's insert our button for the last part. Now, what is on the button? No more. And at the front of the button, we have this thing, icon at the front of the button. So let's type here, no more. Now let's do magic on the button. Let's add our icon first before we go down to icon. Just click on icon library, please. Let's type left. Sorry, right. Because the arrow is facing right, something like this. Then it should come after, not before. So let's go down to the settings. The typography, I think the button is very small. Let's choose 14. Then the weight, let's choose this. Let's look at what I think it's very small, or maybe because it's this thing, we might not know the actual size since we don't know who designed it. So for the background, there's no background, please. There's no button background. So just make it transparent. Something like this. Make it transparent. Then the text color. This is the text color. Don't forget, paste in what we have copied. Now, you can add that color that I've been using since, something like this. Instead of pasting, you can add it to your normal global color. So this button, let's shift it up a bit. Let's shift the button. You come down to this, click on it. Come down to advanced, remove the padding, then shift it up, minus. Something like this. Now let's go back to our button. Let's remove the padding. You can see they are not on the same line. Let me remove the button padding. So that's the padding, so that I can adjust the button to this other side, right? Now this is what we have. This is the jargons we have done so far. Now let me put padding on the old stuff. Let's say top. Let's say let's look at the main. I think this one is higher, 40, 40, 20, 20. So let's do that. At the top, 40, bottom 40, right 20, and left 20. Something like this. Now, all I need to do is to delete all this, delete the other ones, delete, then duplicate this. Right? Now, the middle one is showing this color. So let's give it this. Other colors white, then my button white, other stuff white. So let's quickly do that. Please, are we following? Please, if you're not following, let me know. Now, this my color. Let me see if I can style it. Under style, just go down to where we have, you don't have to do this if you put in the right color. Let's go down to CSS styling. Let's choose the contract. Let's increase the contract and see. The brightness, let's increase. Then it's not giving me what I want. It's not. I want something like white, but it's not giving me white. It's not showing white. I'm so sorry for making that blunder. So let's leave it like this. Then this part now, on this part, these dots here, let's give it a background color. But before we give it a background color, let's change our button color to the text color of our button to white. Don't forget that, please. To white, right? So this one too, I think is pure white there. So here, click here, come down to your style, background. Let's click on the color we have added. Sorry, did I add it? Yes, I did. Let me paste it. But I know I added the color, this thing. Hope we are moving somewhere. Okay, I think we are there. So let me update and see what we have so far. Oh, someone is asking that which of this is good to use. Figma is just like with Figma, you can't, your site cannot go live like this. The way we are doing this, you cannot see your site online with Figma. Figma is just used to, you can use Figma to, as a UI UX design, your job as a UI UX designer, you work with the WordPress developer. So the WordPress, you as a UI UX designer, you build a frame like a blueprint for the developer to work with. Now that you are a developer, you can work with a UI UX designer. A UI UX designer will give you the complete blueprints, like the design on Figma, to implement it on WordPress like this. So all WordPress developer can also work with a UI UX designer, right? So UI UX is far, far different from WordPress. It's far, far different. So as a UI UX designer, you work with app developer, you work with website developers. So if you are a UI UX designer, this is your job here. Behance, a UI UX designer posted this on Behance. So me as a developer, I'm trying to copy how this design. Hope you are getting it, Kenny, Kenny rather. So this is just what we have come up with, right? As simple as it can be, very simple. Hope we are getting it, and hope we are following. Please follow, please. This is simple. Now the next thing for me to do is to get this done. We have one column, two column, one column, two column. Then we have this, right? I might be asking, how will you get this done? You have to know how to divide sections. Now, this is looking a little bit complicated, but it is not, right? Now, under this, we have one column, one big column. And inside this column, we have another column. And inside this column, or let's put two column, one column and two column. Let's do it now. Please follow this. Please, once you can get this, it means you are now a pro. Please follow this, please. Let's try to get exactly what they have here. This, let's work with this. Let's get the total structure first. Now we have two column, right? The two column is, this one is one column, this one is another column. All this one are in one family. Why this one is in a separate family, but together they are in one big family, right? Now you just have to know how to group contents together and also separate them, right? Now let's put we have one, two. I think one is bigger than one. Let's reduce this a bit. Now let's put in our background color, the black, the same black, 000. This is this one and this. Let's increase the height. This is what we have here. Now let's, this container now. Let's increase the container to, let's give it the 100 size of container, the full width, right? Now this is what we have. Let's also give this total container our padding. Go down to advanced. Remember, I've been using 80 just to put consistency in our spacing. Bottom 80, right? Okay, so this first one now, in this first container, we have our test and also another test. Fine. Let's put in our test now. Twelve at the middle. Paste in your color. It's a very big 12, like a very big 12. Yes, very big. You can also increase the thickness. 12 years experience. I'm still using the same listing. Centralize it to, the color is white, I think. Now, how close is it? It's close. Now, don't forget your margin, right? Let's reduce the size. Let's use 32. 32 is still big. Okay. Now, unlock this margin, reduce it up a bit, right? Now, the next thing for me to start working on is this next man here, this four stuff here. Now, um, I'm going to insert a container inside. We have a container, then I'm going to insert a container inside. Just follow the step, please. Follow the step. I need a container, one, and inside that container, I need two containers, right? Inside that container, I need another two containers inside. Then once I put that two containers, please follow. I need a container inside that container, something like this. Now we now have three dots. One, two, three. This one in that container, will duplicate it into two. Duplicate. Now it's showing two. Now, how do I want the position? I want it in a row, right? We now have two. One, two. Now let's put in the stuff we have. 60 plus clients. Now there is something we have as countdown, like counting. Whereby let's find this counter like this, something like this. Are you seeing the way it's reading? Okay. Let me delete and we do it again. Just type here and type counter. This is it here. Counter. You can type 60. Now with this counter, you might not be able to add the plus sign to it. You might not be able to add the plus sign to it. Right? But I prefer it this way, 60, 60. Then my test, what will be under? Okay, I think we can, okay, yes, we can insert the plus. Under this number suffix, plus, we have the plus sign with it, yes. Yes, it's so nice. We have the plus sign. Then the title, 60 plus what? 60 clients. 60 plus clients. So let's do the little settings we can. Our styling, I think we maintain the same color. The down color, what is the down color? Let's just maintain what they have. Typography, you can, I think the text is smaller. Sorry. Typography for the title. The number, let's reduce the number. Hope you're on the same page. Are we still following? Are we tired? Please don't be tired, please. Okay, I think this is better. So let me delete this and duplicate what we have here. Delete, then duplicate. 1, 2. Now, come down to the second. You know, we have 1, 2. This second one, duplicate it. We now have 1, 2 like this, right? Now this one, let me remove the padding. It's too big. Just remove the padding. Size will reduce the. If there is this thing on it, it means let's centralize this to the middle, center, something like this. Mine is looking too big, please. You can work on your own. I think there is background color, right? I think there's background color, and so you can fix in the background color here. How are you? My son is back. So let's put in the background color. So that is how you put in your background color. So just put in the same background color. Then apply the same thing here too. The background will be the same here. So, okay, Kende, thanks so much. Kende said it's following me back to back. I love that. So you have to work on your background color. It's not looking the same here. I can't be cramming number. We'll stay close. It's just 10 minutes to close our class. So let's refresh what we have here and see. Sorry, I'm using VPN. My VPN is always giving me um, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know that my network is out. Joy, thanks so much for the heads up. I really appreciate that. I didn't know that. I've been talking to myself since. Okay. So we are, hope you didn't miss anything. Hope will please let me know. Hope we understand down to this point. So the next thing to add is this. Okay, thanks so much, Joy. So the next thing to add is featured projects and button. So let me add my tests. This is a little bit, this is longer. Now come under here, let it be at the middle, center. Align center, yes. Featured projects.
Right. And you hurt your face. Oh my God. Again, it's like this.
Let's reduce the tests. Featured projects, okay. So the button is view all. I don't want to recreate button, please. I'm so sorry. Let me just copy this. So you don't have to start recreating things all over again. Just go down, copy inside there, paste. Life is not hard, please. Paste it. Then I think it's towards the hand side. So all you just need to do is to under here align to right, right. So the whole section button you need to reduce the width, something like this. Then change your button text to view all. How is that for that? So the next thing we have are the projects. Very simple. So we have two columns, 1, 2, that contains your image, your text, and button, right? So up we can do the other part. Is they are all simple. All these are simple. Please, I might not be able to complete all this, but they are simple. All these are pictures. They are all pictures. Okay. Joyce said we can use CSS paper. Yes, we can, but I use color picker to get the color. But for the this is image, not a website. This is image, right? It might not give us the exact stuff that we want. So let me copy the image and post in the group. So for those that want to work on these projects, please, you can redo it. Now, for those that are finding it difficult to get the domain and hosting space, please, this is it. If you don't, it's not compulsory you buy a domain name and a hosting space. It's not. It is not compulsory you buy one. if you don't have cash to buy domain name and hosting space, please, you don't have to stress yourself. So all you need to do is to click on sign up on this part. And for those that you can also share to your friends, let's help each other. Share the link to 3 people in the community. Tell them to sign up with your link, and other people too should also share the link too to other people to sign up with their link, and so on and so forth. You can, or if you have about 3 emails, you can sign up with those 3 emails, right? And use one as this thing. Um, what will I use as my username now? Just create this one will give you about 7 days. Um, please follow this step, please. Please follow this step. Your password. I forget its password. So just agree, then register. It's as simple as that. Right? This is it. Now, how will you share your referral link? You have to you have to activate your email. Now, since I created, please verify your email. You have to verify to extend the limited time. So let's extend our email. Let's verify our email. Let's activate it. To confirm, click link here. And kind if you don't have a shipper account, you don't have to just follow this and test wp.com. Go back to dash. Just follow this step to start practicing for now. You don't have to buy domain name and hosting space to start, right? Please just follow this step. It's very simple. So once you are here, just where will I go again to? So for your referral link, this is where you get your referral link. You can create your username first. Once you create your username, okay, I think I've used this username before. Referral, just create a referral name here. Code approved. Then refresh to copy it. Just refresh it to copy. So once you copy, you are good to go. Now click on create a new website. Once you click on create a new website, I've explained all this in that my video. I've explained all this. Remove all this. Just remove all this. Then site name, you can put, let's say training. Then just don't do any other thing. Just click on create. This name is not available. So the name I choose is not available. Let's type website training. Please don't put space. Should be one word. Don't put space, please. Now, this is my WordPress. It has installed WordPress automatically for you. All you just need to do, this is your username and your password. Click on it. It will open your WordPress dashboard. Click on updates once you get here. Then continue. Now, this is your WordPress dashboard. You can start, just click on OK, got it. You can start doing the things, create pages, go down to menu, click on themes, install your theme, and do as if you have. Just click on add new theme. Please follow the introduction to WordPress that we did, please. Follow it. You can install any of the theme here. Install. Then activate. So do you have any other question before I go and meet my family? They are around, so let me go and spend time with them. So any question, please? Please, I gave assignments. Please go through the assignment and do the assignment. It's a portfolio website. Build a portfolio for yourself. You can use this link to, you can use this website to do a portfolio for yourself. Please, just try and be creative. Once you are done, post it on LinkedIn. Tag me. I'm going to share it. Please, 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 please. Let's try and get all these things done. They are very simple. Because by next week we'll go harder. We'll start building blog. We'll start building e-commerce websites. We'll start doing so many things from next week, please. Let's try. Hmm? So thanks so much. I really appreciate your time. Do have a great, enjoy the rest of your day.